Welcome back. In this video, we learn how to compare two numbers in JavaScript to see if they are approximately equal. This is especially useful when working with floating point values, which can have rounding errors. We'll use a tiny threshold value called epsilon to control how close these numbers need to be. Let's dive into the concept and solution. In JavaScript, comparing floating point numbers using equality operators does not always work due to rounding errors. That is where approximate equality checks are helpful. We'll measure the difference and see if it's smaller than a small threshold value, epsilon. Let's write the code that handles this logic. We define a function called approximately equal, which accepts two numbers and an optional epsilon value. We calculate the absolute difference between them using Math.abs and compare it to the epsilon. If it is smaller, the numbers are close enough to be considered equal. This approach gives us control over how strict the comparison should be. The process is simple. First, we subtract one number from the other and take the absolute value. Then, we check if that difference is less than the epsilon. If it is, we return true, meaning the numbers are approximately equal. Now, let's take a look at a real example. In this table, you can see how the result depends on the chosen epsilon. For example, math pi divided by 2 and 1.5708 are nearly equal, so the function returns true. But with a smaller epsilon, even tiny floating point errors can cause comparisons to fail. It is all about how close is close enough for your use case. Approximate equality checks are essential in many real-world scenarios, whether you're drawing objects in a canvas, validating financial numbers, or comparing computed values. This technique avoids false negatives caused by floating point precision issues. Now let's wrap up the key takeaways. To summarize, approximately equal helps us safely compare floating point numbers. By allowing a small margin of error, we avoid bugs caused by rounding. You can tweak the epsilon to match your precision needs. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to try this out in your own projects. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe for more JavaScript tutorials. I'll see you in the next one.